markets, good morning. Today it is 7/6/2025. The time is roughly around 10:30. This is regarding the weekly forecast webinar. And on Friday, market has given a highest to closing. So based on the GAN rule, it says always, it will be a gap up. So now whether the gap up is going to sustain for the whole day, that first 15 minutes high and low will do the needful. And tomorrow, the 8th and 9th are very crucial, and many people call it as a double ingress, but it is not according to be double ingress. Double ingress means it has to happen on the same day. Many people will take even the alternate days also as a double ingress. So tomorrow we have a Mercury aspect, and day after on 9th we have a Jupiter aspect. So two crucial aspect, Mercury will talk about the sentiment change, and Jupiter will talk about the finance and Bank Nifty. Last 3 weeks we are talking that Bank Nifty is having the highest combo, and we made last week videos, how the PSU banks had a major combination based on the cyclic combination and all that, and closed above the Ichimoku high last week. So things are looking good, but we need to see whether this rally is sustaining. But based on the breadth and everything, the market is looking extremely good. Nothing to worry about it. And the convergence which happened yesterday, and what a phenomenal 350 points move in Nifty future and 750 points move in Bank Nifty future. There is a 2 separate video I've already made, and then I published in my Telegram channel. So kindly watch this video, how to capture that convergence move of 350 points. So this is for Nifty and Nifty future. I think I've made for Bank Nifty future. I think this one is for Bank Nifty future. So that also you can watch whenever you are free. So now let's go to the chart, and let's talk about the weekly. But if you take weekly, most of the indices are at the resistance. Most of the indices are at the resistance except Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty took the support from here, and the cloud is also not become red, so it is performing well and closed at the all-time high. But if you take other indices, let's talk about PSU Bank. Again, it is at the resistance, and mid cap more or less okay. So now it has to hold above this candle, and small cap, it is at the resistance. Private bank, nothing to worry about it, because the entire move came from private bank only. So that is why Bank Nifty moved. And if you go to metals, again it is at the Ichimoku cloud resistance. CNX IT, seriously you need to avoid as of now. And this guy auto is also in resistance more or less, and FMCG completely avoid, media completely avoid, pharma nearing the resistance, infra is at the resistance based on here. And the cloud is also little red, and PSC again there is no complete direction because it is inside the cloud, and consumption again on resistance. Commodities inside the cloud, there is not going to be much of a movement, and CNX service exactly at the resistance, and energy nothing to talk about on the energy front. So most of the indices are at the resistance. Okay, now let's go to the deep into that chapter. So now let's talk about your TF 200-day SMA. Everything looks good, so nothing to worry about it, and it is also ascending, so there is nothing to worry about when it comes to EMA and SMA and all that stuff. Now let's talk about the crucial thing. Now this is pitchfork. We already told that till it holds this line, the possibility of touching this line, which is the blue color line. So now because it took the support from the blue color line here, so most probably the trend may end at the blue color line here. Now based on the rounding pattern, it says the target is roughly around 27,804, which was the peak of this one. So most probably somewhere here. So it says possible target based on the rounding pattern is 27,804. And now coming to Ichimoku, absolutely nothing to worry. Ascending cloud close to below, above, and lagging span is free to fly. So all that is fine. But when it comes to POB, this is the decider. Very crucial resistance will be here when it comes to POB, and once it cross and close above, all these 3 targets will be on the upper side. Okay, as of now, when it comes to Ichimoku, absolutely there is no issue at all when it comes to Nifty, and when it comes to even Fibonacci level, it is taken support exactly at 0.618. Now possibility that 0.786 and then the all-time high, and the parallel channel also broke out. We talked about all this in yesterday or last week webinar, so nothing to worry about it because this week the candle was really good. And now when it comes to Bank Nifty, again doing extremely well, excellent candle on a weekly and even on a daily, so everything is looking good when it comes to your SMA stuff. And again we clearly told that once it holds this green color line, again the target is the red color line, sorry, blue color line. Once it holds the green color line, and based on the rounding pattern, it says the target is somewhere around 62,450 level. Okay, so now things are looking great when it comes to patterns, and when it comes to POB and combination of Ichimoku says the cloud is expanding and the width is also becoming big, so every downside it's going to be a buy on dip market when it comes to daily. And the POB numbers are very crucial, so the number is 56,715. so now it has to close above this number at least for one day, and if that happens, then the target is 1, 2 and 3. It's roughly around 60,230. So now it is at a crucial resistance when it comes to decider number, because POB always decides what to do when it comes to the purity of breakout, because this is not the breakout entry. People say that above this is a breakout, but absolutely this is not a breakout. The breakout will happen only when it closes above 56,715 on a daily closing basis. Okay, so now let's come to your Fibonacci. So everything looking good. So we already talked about last week that these are all the two targets based on GAN. Based on GAN, we said these two are the targets on the upper side. So now it is slowly marching towards those numbers. Now let's come to 1 hour. Last week we talked about 1 hour. So we said till 1 hour holds, till there is no just a minute, yeah, till there is, because the buy came somewhere here and from 23,418, so 23,418 till now there is no red color candle, and this is again a magical candle, and this is again a magical candle. So again break this, it's going to fly. So till it is holding that 1 hour green, absolutely there is no worry about when it comes to Nifty or any other thing. But we are last 3 days we are focusing only on the mid cap, and mid cap was doing extremely well when it comes to any other indices, and we invested some money in mutual funds also last week in mid cap, and we need to see. So now when it comes to Bank Nifty, again the buy started somewhere here around 49,500 level. Then again this is the fake sell, none of the candle close to below. Again it went up, again this is a fake sell, none of the candle close to below. So the trend was intact right from 49,500 or 600 till up to 57,000. So roughly around 3,000, sorry, roughly around sorry, this is the alert which is coming. So now if you take 49,500 to 56,500, it is roughly around 7,000 points in Bank Nifty in 1 hour time frame without a genuine sell. So that's how you can capture the entire momentum free from emotion and sit with the 1 hour candle, and you can capture the entire momentum on the upper side or even on the downside. So now when it comes to PSU Bank, we already talked about PSU Bank last week, very clearly said it's a weekly cyclic combination, and it closed above the cloud, and this candle also closed above, but we are at the resistance as of now, and the cloud is red. So we need to watch how the Jupiter is going to play a major impact in the coming week. So now let's go to our PPT. So now these are the two ingress, so which is going to play a crucial role, and after that the next important date is here. Okay, so now one thing good was anyway, the Nifty, sorry, this one closed above, this one closed above, this one closed above, all closed above, so absolutely there is no problem when it comes to monthly number. And when it comes to this one, we already talked about all this. This is the possibility of Nifty going and touching this number, and the possibility of going Nifty going and touching this number on a weekly front. This is based on the range calculation, and we talked about last 3 weeks that PSU Bank and all are rocking. And yesterday Bank Nifty and Nifty numbers converged. We said clearly 350 points in Nifty future and 750 to 1000 points in Bank Nifty future in a single day, thanks to RBI governor to lift the market up to achieving these two targets. But if you see the Bank Nifty future still intact, so possibility of another 750 points on the cards once it crosses the first 15 minutes high. This is the condition. Another 750 points on the cards if it crosses the 15 minutes high. Tomorrow, whether it's going to be a gap up, gap down, or wherever it is going to open, that and all we don't know. Let the market open wherever. If it crosses and closes above the first 15 minutes high, then another 750 points on the cards in Bank Nifty future. But Nifty future convergence was over because yesterday it has done 350 points. And coming to the ingress, we clearly said which are the stocks you need to concentrate, which are the index you need to concentrate. And we clearly said most of the index are at the crucial resistance, and tomorrow this is the timing candle, and this is the combo timing which you need to watch out when it comes to Bank Nifty 1105 to 1110. And now coming to the numbers, all are looking good. Absolutely there is no problem, but the convergence got over yesterday in Nifty future, and now till it holds this number, these are all the targets on the higher side, and this number is very, very crucial. And on this number we have given the targets and we have given the pivot also. So now when it comes to Bank Nifty future, so it is still, the convergence is still intact, so possibility of another 750 points on the card. Suppose if the market comes down here, take the entry here by keeping a stop loss of 144, and then you can use these targets to know where the market is going to have a resistance, or simply wait for the 750 points move on the upside and capture the entire momentum. So now let's talk about the weekly important stocks to watch. So now coming to again the index, PSU index is having the highest weightage. Now auto, energy, metal, again banks are having combination of cycles, and in that again it says PSU Bank will have the major advantage. Okay, so now again when it comes to stock, but watch this stock, it is having 22 combination on this one cycle, 1 week, which is very, very crucial. So now let's go and check that company star. So again it is at the all-time high, and this was the clear-cut support which it took from the cloud on a weekly basis, and weekly it is at the resistance, and in daily it has given a buy, and then when you go to weekly, more or less again a rounding pattern kind of a stuff. So watch out, something big may happen in this particular counter, but I think this is not in F&O stock. So now other F&O stocks are here, so you can Laurus is having, last week Laurus has given a phenomenal money, BSC has given a phenomenal money, Lodha has given a phenomenal money, and then these are all the 5 stocks which you can concentrate when it comes to combo cycle, and other stocks are here. Okay, so now when it comes to index, these are all the index. When it comes to stock, these are all the stocks. So let's see whether the market is going to continue its momentum on the upper side, or the Astro double ingress aspect is going to give little bit of problem after the first 15 minutes high and low. Once if it breaks, then you take a call, but the breadth is completely good, and if you go to number, so unless and until the bank nifty doesn't close below this number, it is bullish for the entire expiry. Then again, when it comes to nifty future, till it holds this number, it is bullish for the entire expiry. Simple. This one number knows everything when it comes to market. So that's all. Nothing more to add in this video. Again, saying I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor, so kindly do your homework or consult your financial advisors before taking any financial decision. I think recently I posted Tesla's number. I don't know whether I have that Tesla. Yeah. So now this is how that book dates we used to predict that. So any book date above it gives 7.5%, below it gives 7.5%. So this one is done 7.5%. This one it has given more than 20, more than 50%. Again, this has given more than solid momentum on the downside. And again, if you take here from this low, it has to give 7.5%. From this low, if you take, it has to give 7.5%. Yeah, this also done 8%. So now again above this it has to give 7.5%. Yeah, it has given roughly around 18%. Now it is very crucial below this candle, and it is holding that candle, I believe. Low, close, no, it is close to below. So now till it is below this candle, till it is not closing above this candle high, the possibility is 7.5% on the downside. Okay, so this is the Tesla's book dates for the year 2025. Okay, that's all. If there is any update, I'll update you tomorrow. Until then, I take a leave. See you soon. Bye.